Throughout the 1930s, over 9,000 banks failed. Bank deposits were uninsured, which meant that people lost their savings. The remaining standing banks stopped creating new loans because they were unsure of the economic situation. The economy is going down and people stopped purchasing items from all classes. People lost their jobs and were unable to pay for the items that they had previously bought, which meant they had to be repossessed. Since unemployment rose above 25%, there was even less spending, and that did not help the economic situation. In 1930, in Mississippi Valley, there was a drought, and since it was a large proportion of income, many couldn't pay taxes. Farmers had to sell their farms if they were deeply in debt, and there was no profit to themselves. The government created a smooth tariff in 1930 because businesses were failing and to help protect American companies. This made tax rates to be charged higher, and less imports and trading between American and some foreign countries were also in the same situation. Everyone invested all their money and savings on stocks, thinking that they would continuously go up. And surprisingly, on October 29, 1929, also known as Black Tuesday, stocks crashes, and 2 months later, stockholders lost over $40 billion. And this is when America truly entered the Great Depression.
What's done is done.
Little.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
I'm always behind you.
Men couldn't pay to provide for their families, which made them feel less as a man. The economy was really bad. Stocks broke, and a lot of people put all their investments into them and couldn't afford to buy other items, which put the economy into a real Great Depression. People had to entirely change their day-to-day lives because they couldn't afford everything that they had bought. Men lost their jobs, so bills couldn't be paid.
We live in a great country.
We need 9 men, and only 9!
A country that's great enough to help a man when he's in trouble. I had a run of bad luck.
Major cities World War II took place with Pearl Harbor, Midway, Wake, Guam, and the Philippines.
Lying at Pearl Harbor in the Hawaiian Islands.
America did great with trading with foreign countries, and when America was unable to provide trades in countries that depended heavily on industry, it was hit them. France gave pay raises and better benefits to workers. Germany elected Hitler. America stopped war and technology. Japan spent money from the bank like they were on steroids. August 6, 1945, U.S. dropped a nuclear weapon, then dropped a bomb 3 days later, killing over 220,000 people. On August 15, Japan surrendered to the Allies' powers. But FDR offered 3 main things: reform, recover, and renew. FDR brought new programs such as Social Security, insurance for bank, welfare, AAA, FDIC, projects.
I guess I'm grateful for the opportunity. I know that these days not everybody gets a second chance.
The U.S. government was both domestic and foreign affairs because we were the treasurers of the entire world. When we collapsed, the whole world came down with us.